Except for you are trying to make white people feel guilty. The push for reparations is a good example. And the slave owners were Democrats too. Also, the first slave owner was black. My dude, I know that you probably feel like you dropped the mic on this one, but it's more like you stepped on the rake. I'm gonna walk you through this so simply even a MAGA could understand it. I hope. Okay, deep breath. Reparations are not about you. You do not pay the reparations. The government does. They're not going to kick down your door and steal your PS5 or your four-wheeler and give it to the black family down the street. That's not how it works. Reparations are about the U.S. government addressing centuries of stolen land, stolen labor, and the inability to build generational wealth. After World War II, Japanese Americans got reparations for being stuck in internment camps. Not because of you, but because the system screwed them over and was trying to make up for it. So relax, Bubba. Nobody's coming for your Leonard Skinner tapes and your Mountain Dew. Okay, dealing with the Democrats-owned slaves thing. This is something that red hats are never able to take in. So let's see what I can do here. Okay, here's an electoral map in the 1860s. Here's where the Democrats lived that owned the slaves. Do you notice where they are? Now here's an electoral map in the 2000s. Do you see what those states have done? They flipped colors. But you see all these people in the red states, they did not move up here to the blue states. You see, my dude, what actually happened was President Johnson in the 1960s signed the Civil Rights Act, and a bunch of the Democrats in the South here got really pissed off about that. And you know what they did? They changed their party affiliation, and now they are the Republicans. And I know this because my very own grandparents were Democrats before 1964. But when the Civil Rights Act passed, they kind of scuttled over to the Republican Party, and they died Republicans. Do you think that Abraham Lincoln would be proud of people flying the Confederate flag? You know, the traitors that he had to fight against in the Civil War. And in case you didn't know, Abraham Lincoln was the first liberal Republican president. And finally, the first slave owner was a black man. Ooh, you got me there. Anthony Johnson had a servant. Yes, he did. So that somehow cancels out 250 years of white people owning slaves after that? Explain that one to me. Typically, when black people owned slaves, it was members of their own families or friends of theirs, so that those slaves were not treated horribly. One black slave owner's existence does not negate generations of lynchings and plantations and redlining and Jim Crow. So no, we're not asking you to feel guilty, we're asking you to care, and I realize that terrifies you.